Hey everyone, this is DWS Darius and welcome to another day in the fish room. So a little while ago on this channel I used to have a mini series that I call the day in the life, and it was pretty much one video showing you guys a bunch of different things that I did throughout the days of that week. And then I'm going to go back to that series because there's just so much happening and I can't really make videos to catch up, so I'm just going to make these singular long videos just showing you guys the different things that I go over in a week. So yeah, first off, we're going to go over some of the things that's happening down here, give you guys some updates. Then we're going to go ahead in the backyard and work on a backyard pond. So first off, the last video that I shared with you guys was of this 75-gallon native aquarium. And I told you guys I had the decision to remove the one fish that was bullying or to remove the rest. And as you can see, I still have the guy that was bullying. And he is the only fish in the aquarium. And I think it worked out pretty well. For the most part, he doesn't hide too much. He was just hiding now because I had the camera out, but normally he's in the front just swimming back and forth showing that awesome color. And he still has the awesome color. I was thinking that maybe if he was the only fish he would fade, but you can see he still has that nice bluish coloration on the side, so definitely very awesome, and so far not a bad decision. Now I do want to get some other community fish in here soon because I don't want him to get used to living by himself, because then he could just become rogue and kill everything that enters into the aquarium. So pretty soon this week I want to get some fish in here because he definitely doesn't need to be in here too long, or else he's going to go probably claiming an entire tank as his own and just extremely aggressive. And over here we have my 55-gallon aquarium. I showed you guys a picture of this tank last week and I told you guys that I was going to turn it into a blackwater aquarium. I did record video of me adding the leaves to the tank. However, after my first water change, all the tint that was caused by the leaves, all the black water, disappeared. And when you read the fine print on the leaves, it says that every water change you're going to have to replace the leaves. So every time I change the water, it's going to remove the tannins, and the benefit of them are going to be removed as well. So in order for me to turn this into a blackwater aquarium, I will have to replace the leaves every time I do a water change, and I do weekly water changes on this aquarium. The other option would be to buy the container. I think Seacom sells a product for black water, but really I didn't want to spend too much. If I go and replace the leaves every week, that's going to be over $100 within a year, and I definitely don't want to invest that into this black water tank when I have so many other tanks to care about. So for now, the black water idea is going to be postponed. I still have the leaves in the tank, but after that first water change, I'm not getting any more tannins. When I first added them, I did have some nice tan water, but then yeah, that Sunday I did a water change. You can see it's back to crystal clear, and I like the crystal clear, but the tannins are supposed to be beneficial for the fish. The different chemicals that they release are supposed to be helpful. And yeah, the only way to do that is to really keep these leaves nice and full of the tannins. And the only way to do that is to either slow down with the water changes, which I'm not going to do because I'm using the sponge filter only, or the other option would be to buy the liquid tannin solution, and I will have to add that, and I'm not going to do that yet. So the tannin for this tank is going to be postponed. The cool thing that I noticed this week was that I'm able to vent these fish without taking them out the aquarium. That's the advantage of having big fish in a big aquarium that's high off the floor. So first off, this is a cichlid azul. I'm loving those stripes. Definitely one of my favorite, probably my favorite fish at this moment. Definitely very gorgeous fish, and the biggest fish that I currently keep, this guy is huge. He's probably 16, around there 16 inches, and then this guy caught up in no time, not showing that gold coloration completely. That little bit of gold is supposed to be over his entire body, and the reason why he's not showing it is because this guy is more dominant. They do fight. When they fight, this guy is completely gold, but he's going to lose continuously because this guy has the size advantage. But yeah, I'm calling them guys, but I'm able to sex them because one, they are extremely comfortable with me, so they stand right in front of me because they're greedy, and two, this is a big tank. These are big fish, so all I have to do is get down a little bit. And you know, when you sex these cichlids, they have a big hole and a small hole. Now he's not on the right angle. I just fed them, so he's not going to really work with me. If he was hungry, he would be all dancing around, but you get the idea. I could come under, and this is the azul right there, you see? And it looks like the back hole is larger than the front hole, which means this azul should be a female. And then when I checked this Accelerus earlier, when he was cooperating, he's not going to come close because he's full. But yeah, he had signs of being a male. So I'm thinking that this is a female, this is a male. Once again, take a look at those holes. If you ever look at the way we vent fish, the back hole is larger than the front hole. You can see right there. And then with this guy, he's not on the right angle and he's not going to work with me because he's full, but you get the idea. I'm able to sex these fish. That's one of the benefits of having big fish. On top of that, fish that are comfortable enough to stand right here in front of the glass. And on top of that, a tank that's off the ground. If your tank is low, you won't be able to get that angle. But if you have a nice tall tank, you just come under and take a peek and learn the gender. Look at that. See, they're the same size. So I'm thinking that's a male. So yeah, that's another cool thing that I noticed this week. Someone also asked for an update on the true red devil. So a little while ago I gave you guys an unboxing from the Cichlid Strain Hunter of a true red devil. A red devil that has true features. I put him in this tank a little while after making that video, and this guy is doing awesome. So here he is right here. All the fish in this tank are shy, and you know fish follow the leader, so he's gonna be shy right with them. But he actually grew 1 inch since being in this aquarium. He is still showing that nice natural barred coloration. Still a little bit shy, but this guy definitely is a beast. Now I just fed them, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the feeding, but this guy is an absolute pig, which means he's going to grow big. He's already growing fast, and he's just definitely going to be a beast. Now what I'm doing with this tank, I'm trying to remove some of the larger fish. This is my grow out aquarium, and I want to now move out some of these bigger guys. So back there, I have a Vieja that is about 7 inches. Eventually I want to get him out. I just took out a Texas cichlid today, and that's going to make it so that some of these smaller guys just could be a little bit more expressive, being that these are going to be the new ranking fish. He's probably going to be my new top ranking male, that guy who went back there, or the Cuban cichlid. But yeah, the red devil, where is he? He's in there being shy because, once again, follow the leader. But eventually I do believe that he will be the leader and a dominant fish of this aquarium, and he definitely is awesome. He's just pretty shy. Now I want to see if I could get him out, have some food. I just fed him, but just to show you guys how greedy this fish is, I dropped the pellets in. Pellets are sinking. Look at them. Oh. This shows that this guy is going to grow. He's going to grow fast, and he's going to be a beast. I'm thinking it's a male because usually, well, I can't really be sure for now, but looking at that that energy level and that overall behavior, I'm going to say it's a male. You can even see the reverse bars. Look, he's acting a little bit skittish, but look at the reverse bars. It's definitely a decent fish, and I can't wait to keep watching this guy mature. Okay, everyone, so now we're out here in the yard looking at the pond. I'm loving the pond, but it has one issue. Murky water. You know, you really can't enjoy a pond when it's not crystal clear. So today I'm really doing a water change. Now the reason why the water is so murky is because, one, there's been a ton of rain. A ton of rain means a ton of rundown, so I have piles of dirt around the pond because I added some new plants and I had to add more dirt because it was mostly rock. So I added a lot of dirt around the edges of the pond. A lot of rain, I mean, a lot of that dirt got washed in. On top of that, I do have a couple of baskets in here. And one of the baskets, one of the floating baskets like this one, I had 2 of these, and I had another one. I used the wrong type of soil, and it all leaked out through the basket. So that's the main reason why this pond is so murky. So basically, to get rid of this stuff, you just have to do big water changes, and on top of that, you have to clean out the mechanical filtration. So we're going to go ahead and get that done today. I still got to give you guys a full detail of this newly set up pond because I do have a change of filtration, but this is my main filtration under here, so I'll just get this out the way. External box, and I'm going to say that this is not as strong as the internal filter that I used to have. That thing had this pond crystal clear. This thing, it's about a little bit larger than a 5-gallon bucket. It goes into the ground, and when I dug the hole for this, I put the dirt up there, and a lot of that is being washed off into the water. So that's the main reason why it's so murky. But yeah, this thing isn't as strong as my previous filtration system, so I went and added some more mechanical filtration up inside this waterfall. So we have right here a little basket full of mechanical filtration, just in hopes to get it clearer. So yeah, today I'm just going to go ahead and do a water change. We're going to be cleaning out this media. I might go in here clean out this as well, just in hopes to get this thing nice and crystal clear. Now, the one thing that I do enjoy about this type of filtration system is this right here. So I'm not sure how well you can see it, but this little dowel is able to twist over. Right now you can see it shows fish because this is allowing the water to come up here and to return out of here back into the pond. If I twist it to the right, we have this option, which is a flower, and it takes the water to come in here and it sends it out of this exit right here, which will allow me to drain the pond without having to take the pump out, change wires or anything like that. So that's the best thing about this. And then they also say that if I press it down, it squeezes the sponges so that it cleans it by itself. Really doesn't do too much of a great job, but it definitely is a decent feature. Okay everyone, so the water change is complete, and I'm going to give you guys just a quick tour of the finished product. Isn't 100% crystal clear, but it's getting there. Once it is fully crystal clear, I'll give you guys a better video with my better cameras. But yeah, just got the pond done. Now I'm not going to finish out the video here. Today was a very busy day, and we're going to take you back to this morning when I first got up. I went with my sister to a park to help her take pictures for her blog, and while I was there, I just couldn't help resist record some of the pond or the lake life nearby. So we're going to take a quick look at the lake at some bluegill sunfish.